We are midway through January, and you know what that means. Most people have probably already fallen off of their New Year's resolutions. It was fun while it lasted, right? What if I told you there was a better way of helping you ensure that you actually reach your goals as an entrepreneur, especially when it comes to Etsy print on demand, where consistency is vital, but often is one of the biggest struggles for many sellers. And here's a hint: it's not just work harder or do better. I'm talking about specific activities that you can start incorporating into your daily routine that are designed to help you take care of your mind, body, and business, all while ultimately supporting your long-term growth and sustainability. For today's video, I'm going to break down each of those activities and stick around all the way to the end because I've got an exciting update to help you start turning these actions into habits. In case we haven't met yet, my name is Mandy, founder of Simply Thrive, a one-of-a-kind membership for print-on-demand sellers with a holistic approach and intentional blend of strategy, mindset, and action to help you confidently tackle your goals, overcome challenges, and stay consistent despite all of those shiny objects out there. I'm also a busy boy mom, an active top 1% seller on Etsy, and to date have generated over $1 million in revenue as an online business owner, primarily with both handmade and print-on-demand businesses. I have an endless passion for educating, so I am here with one simple mission, and that is to provide you with strategies to simplify the journey so that you can stop the overwhelm and start thriving in your own online business. Now, as many of you know, I focus on goals each year, but it doesn't stop there. I also map out actions that help me reach those goals, and perhaps even more importantly, as a business owner, I work on incorporating regular habits that nurture the likelihood of achieving them. Here's what I mean. One of the biggest things new sellers often struggle with is consistency. It's not always glamorous, and it's not always easy. But when practiced, consistency can lead to some of the biggest results in your business. That's where habits come into play. Science tells us that habits are powerful because they allow our brains to automate repetitive actions, conserving mental energy for more complex decisions. When we tie those habits to meaningful goals, we set ourselves up for greater success. In fact, research has shown that consistent daily habits are one of the key predictors of achieving long-term goals. As humans, we are the sum of our habits. Now apply that to being a business owner. Good habits lead to growth and success, while bad habits create barriers to our potential. Habits are a choice every single day. The choice of your habits is the choice of your outcome. If you've never read the book Atomic Habits by James Clear, here's your sign to go grab a copy. I highly recommend it. Now, because I tend to take a more holistic approach to being a business owner, I have identified 6 key habits over the years that have been game changers for reaching success, not only in Etsy print on demand, but in thriving as an entrepreneur overall. So let's dive in. First on the list is move your body. Thriving as an entrepreneur starts with thriving as a human being. Movement isn't just about fitness, it's about energy and mental clarity. Studies show that even moderate physical activity boosts your creativity, reduces stress, and improves cognitive function, all essential for entrepreneurs who spend long hours at their desks. Sitting in front of a computer all day can lead to mental fatigue and burnout, but incorporating even just a little movement can break that cycle. Whether it's a short walk, a yoga session, or even a quick stretch, these moments of movement re-energize you and enhance your problem-solving skills. Here's how you can make it a simple habit. Schedule 20 to 30 minutes of movement in your calendar daily. Treat it like a non-negotiable meeting, or get up 20 minutes earlier and go for a quick walk. You could also pair it with another habit you might already have, like regularly listening to a podcast, or something you already enjoy, like hopping on the treadmill while you watch your favorite binge-worthy Netflix show. Use tools like a standing desk or set a timer to remind yourself to get up and move every hour if you can, even if it's just for a few minutes. Remember, as entrepreneurs, we spend so much time in front of our screens that it's easy to let physical health slide. But when you prioritize movement, you're not just boosting your health, you're creating a ripple effect of energy and clarity that directly impacts your creativity, productivity, and problem-solving skills. Think about it this way. Every time you move, you're giving your brain a break from the endless cycle of decision-making and stress. That's why making movement a non-negotiable habit can be so powerful. It's not just about exercise. It's about showing up for your business with your full energy and focus. Which leads me then to number 2, fuel your mind. I'll let you in on a little secret. Entrepreneurship is personal growth in disguise. To show up as your best self, you need to consistently fuel your mind. Research shows that continuous learning not only improves cognitive function and problem-solving skills, but also enhances adaptability, a crucial trait for navigating the ever-changing landscape of entrepreneurship. Now, at the heart of this is developing a growth mindset. Studies show that individuals with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities to learn rather than threats to be avoided. This perspective is transformative for entrepreneurs like you. It shifts your thinking from, I can't do this, to, what can I learn from this? Or how can I solve this problem? This mindset cultivates resilience and curiosity and creativity, qualities that help you thrive even in uncertain times. Developing a growth mindset isn't just about a single epiphany, though. It's about consistent practice and intentional habits. This means making time for things like books or podcasts or courses that inspire and teach you. And here's the thing, it's not about scrolling flashy videos for hours on end. In fact, that can actually have the opposite effect. True growth happens when you step beyond surface level content and dive deep into that learning and that mindset shift. When you grow, your business grows, period. Here are a few ways to turn this into a simple daily habit. For example, dedicate 20 to 30 minutes each day to reading or listening to something that challenges your thinking. For example, I mentioned James Clear's Atomic Habits. See what I did there? And Marie Forleo's Everything is Figureoutable. One of my favorite phrases is also a book, as it turns out. And they are great options to start with. Explore podcasts like Brendan Burchard or The Game with Alex Hermosi for entrepreneurial insights and inspiration. Combine this learning with other activities. For example, listen to a podcast while walking or cooking, or read a chapter of a book right before bed. Think of it this way. Every book you read, every podcast you listen to adds another tool to your entrepreneurial toolkit. These tools not only help you solve problems more effectively, but also expand your ability to think strategically and stay resilient in the face of challenges that you might experience throughout your journey. And here's the real beauty of this habit though. Every small step you take towards learning compounds over time. Even 20 minutes a day of intentional growth can transform how you approach your business. Start by asking yourself, what skill or mindset do I want to develop this month? Then pick some resources that align with that goal. Remember, this growth is about progress, not perfection. And remind yourself that every moment spent learning is an investment in the bigger picture. You're not just growing your mind, you're growing your potential as a business owner. Number 3, build your business. Science supports that small, consistent actions create long-term success by reinforcing positive habits in the brain, right? So, as you're building your business, it only makes sense then to incorporate practical habits that are going to directly support that growth. For example, commit to adding at least 2 listings per day. When you repeat an activity like creating listings or working on designs, your brain strengthens the neural pathways that make it easier over time. If you're batching, commit to working on at least one part of a batch daily. Whether it's researching, designing, or uploading listings, batching can save time and energy by grouping similar tasks together, helping you stay in that creative flow while reducing decision fatigue. Here's how to turn that into a daily habit. First of all, set a specific time each day for working on your shop, for working on listings or batching tasks. Treat it like an appointment you can't miss. Set a listing goal each week so that you have something very specific to work towards. And then remember to reward yourself with something fun when you reach that goal. For me, it would definitely be a trip to Starbucks. Remember, consistency compounds. Every small step you take today adds up to something bigger tomorrow. You might not feel it right away, but your results are going to be a direct reflection of your habits and your actions, which means that over time, these small deliberate actions become the foundation for exponential growth in your business. And here's a little spoiler alert. If you've been wanting to incorporate batching into your workflow, but aren't sure how, I'm bringing back a fan favorite series on my time blocking and batching process. This is a deep dive into my full workflow from researching to designing to listing and more. I'll be kicking it off in next week's video, and it'll be an in-depth 8-part series. So make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on so that you don't miss any of them. Next up is one of my favorite habits, and I call it discovery scrolling. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Scrolling, isn't that one of those time wasters? Not when it's done intentionally. The key is to approach it with purpose and boundaries. Set aside a specific time each day, even just 10 to 15 minutes, to scroll on Etsy or Pinterest or other trendy sites for insight and inspiration. Look for patterns, color schemes, design styles, and phrases that could be scalable or resonate with your ideal customer. Pay attention to what kinds of products and designs are popping up as bestsellers or popular now. Again, science shows that intentional observation helps strengthen your pattern recognition skills over time. And this translates into making it easier to spot trends that others might overlook. And that is precisely why this works. The more you train your brain to notice what's working in the marketplace and within your niche, the more naturally this habit will come. Don't overthink this. The whole point is to let your scrolling and learning flow naturally. To make discovery scrolling a consistent and effective habit, try these actionable steps. First, remember, set boundaries. Allocate a specific time each day for the scrolling. Use a timer to avoid getting lost in unrelated content or the dreaded rabbit trailing, which leads me to stay in one place at a time. Don't hip hop around all over the place during your scrolling time. You'll spend more time opening and closing apps than actually discovering anything. To start building it as a habit, start with just using the time to scroll through Etsy. Then you might decide to rotate that out for Pinterest on a different day, or a trendy apparel source like Anthropologie on another day. You can also make it fun. As you scroll, save screenshots of designs or patterns or styles that inspire you or catch your eye as something with potential. Then later, you can move them into a digital or even physical trend board. Tools like a whiteboard on Canva are great for organizing these visuals. You can then use your trend board as an ongoing reference to then streamline your eventual design process. When it comes time to create, you'll then have a well-curated collection of ideas ready to go. If you join me back here next week for the first batching video, I'll show you what this looks like in action. This habit sharpens your ability to spot opportunities, and over time, you'll develop almost like a natural instinct for trends that can truly set your shop apart. The best part, you're not just scrolling. You're strategically investing in your creative process, and you're training your eyes and your brain how to find new inspiration. Next up is regularly researching your niche. Commit to understanding your ideal customers on a deeper level. Regularly dive into what they want, what they need, and how you can meet them where they are. Research shows that businesses that prioritize customer insight are more likely to create products that resonate deeply, leading to increased sales and customer loyalty. Much like discovery scrolling, this is about intentionality. Approach your research with a clear purpose. Is there any kind of lingo that customers use in your niche? What gaps in your niche could you fill? What products might someone in your niche like? The goal isn't to gather random information. It's to uncover actionable insights that shape your products, your designs, and how you try to reach those customers. Much like other habits, I recommend setting a daily goal. Set a timer and spend some time each day researching your niche. This could involve taking a peek at competitor reviews, exploring popular listings, or even analyzing trends in that specific niche. Figure out where else they might hang out. Are there different websites where they might also do some of their shopping? I recommend leveraging tools like ChatGPT to help you also gather specific insight. One prompt that I like to use is outline the most important aspects of your niche that I should know to create products and listings that resonate. Include insights on customer interests, unique keywords, slang or lingo, and preferred aesthetics. This is how you stand out, by creating products that truly resonate with your customers on a deeper level. And the point of this is that when you make it a consistent part of your routine, the insights you gather become almost like a guiding light for your designs, your listings, and your overall strategy, because you know that ideal customer much better. And here's the thing, niche research isn't just a task. It's an act of care for your business. It's about saying, I want to serve my customers in the best way possible and create something that they will truly enjoy. Remember, being a business owner is not about you, my friend. It's about how you serve your customers. And the more you commit to this process, the more aligned your products become with what your audience truly wants. Even if you serve multiple niches in your shop, because I know that's going to be the first question everyone asks, dedicate time to getting to know each of them better during your research time. And finally, here's a habit that's deceptively simple but wildly impactful: gratitude. At the end of each day, write down at least one thing you're grateful for. Science has shown repeatedly that practicing gratitude can actually rewire your brain to focus more on positive outcomes, leading to increased happiness, reduced stress, and even better sleep. Why does this matter for entrepreneurs? Because running a business often comes with ups and downs. The ups are great, but navigating through the downs and having something to lean on makes you more resilient. And gratitude provides the mental resilience needed to weather challenges and changes. It shifts your focus to what's working instead of what's not, grounding you in the progress you've made rather than the obstacles that might be in your way occasionally. Here's some ideas on making gratitude a daily habit. First, you could simply create a gratitude journal. Dedicate a notebook or app to jotting down a couple things you're grateful for each day. These can be business related or personal. Stack it after an existing habit. For example, take the time to write down your gratitude statement right after brushing your teeth or wrapping up your workday. You could also use prompts. If you're stuck, ask yourself questions like, what went well today? What's something small that made me smile? What progress did I make? And then at the end of each week, look back on what you've written. It's a powerful reminder of how far you've come. Gratitude isn't just about writing things down. It's about reflection and cultivating a mindset that appreciates the journey. Trust me, this perspective is a game changer in business and life. When you make this simple yet intentional habit part of your routine, you'll find it easier over time to stay motivated, inspired, and aligned with your goals, even on the tough days. So there you have it, my friends, my 6-habit strategy that will transform the way you show up for your business and yourself. Which one are you going to start with? Let me know in the comments below. Now, I promised you at the end I would share how I'm helping you embrace these activities and turn them into real habits. Because here's the thing about habits. They're not built overnight. Research from the University College in London suggests that, on average, it takes about 66 days to form a new habit, though the exact time frame can vary depending on the person and the complexity of the habit. That's why consistent practice and intentional effort are so critical. And that's exactly where the 75 Thrive Challenge comes in. 75 Thrive Challenge is returning on February 3rd inside my Simply Thrive membership. If you've ever heard of 75 Hard in the fitness world, this is kind of like that, but for completely leveling up your Etsy print-on-demand business. It's an intensive challenge, I'm not gonna lie, but the results can be transformative. It's designed to help you develop the habits, consistency, and mindset you need to build long-term success. It's 75 days of commitment to each of those 6 habits that will help you feel empowered and grow, not only in your shop, but personally as a business owner. And it's 75 days of motivation so that not only your habits shift, but so does your mindset. In each round that I've hosted for my members, there is always exciting new highlights. For example, in the last round, while everyone in the challenge was at a different place in their journey, the average results submitted at the end showed a 95% increase in shop traffic and a whopping 172% increase in orders during the 75 days. Do not underestimate the power of consistency and commitment to the right activities, my friend. Inside my membership, starting February 3rd, we'll kick off the challenge together with a live call to get you ready and motivated. You'll have access to all the existing membership resources to support you, including my print-on-demand growth framework, our monthly calls and co-working sessions, check-ins and prizes along the way, and every single day I'll share a daily post with motivation and actionable Etsy or print-on-demand tips. They're intended as mini reminders to help you stay on track, keep your momentum going, and even learn a little along the way. This challenge is a favorite among members, but because it's so intensive, I only run it live twice a year. So now is your chance. It's going to be huge and it's going to be amazing. If you're ready to take your business to the next level and really commit to consistency and building habits, don't miss this opportunity. Make sure you're a part of Simply Thrive by February 3rd so that you can join us when we kick off. I'll leave a link for you in the description below. In the meantime, if you want to learn more about my strategies for thriving in your print-on-demand business, make sure you've got the notifications turned on for my channel so that you don't miss out on any of my free content. And in the meantime, stay focused, my friends, keep taking action, and never stop pursuing excellence in your business. Thanks for watching. I'm so glad you're here, and I'll see you in the next one.